Okay, so we are live, but unfortunately we are not live on Facebook.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, it's telling me I'm not.
You are. I see you.
Oh, you see me?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Dan.
I can hear it on the computer, though.
So I'll turn it off.
Well, you can mute it. You can still watch.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Hi, everyone. Just wonder if you guys can hear me okay?
Oh, oops. Be nice if I put my screen down, won't it? So everybody should be able to hear everyone. Hopefully. I don't see why not, because we're on the same line. So, hello. Welcome, everyone. I cannot write back to you, but I can definitely see everyone's comments. So, yeah, welcome. So, yeah. It's a little bit different because I'm normally used to doing Blog Talk Radio, which I've skipped tonight. So we're not doing the radio portion of it. I could have. We still could have. No, actually, we couldn't have done that. Actually, yeah, we could have. But no, we couldn't.
No, because we don't have.
We're using Skype and this at the same time. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Sherry technically is part of this whole thing, and she's sitting over there, right over in her corner, and you can hear her, but you just can't see her. So we'll get that fixed at some point.
Right.
Yeah. But definitely. For now, you can at least hear us both. So this is not only live on Facebook, but it's also, if you go to our YouTube channel, it's also live on our YouTube channel. So that's pretty cool. So I'm also live on YouTube. So I remember that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So tonight is a little bit different. We're not doing the radio show. And I guess we're deciding to do this instead. So as long as this is working, which I think it is, Sherry, as far as I know, we're crystal clear, and everyone is saying that they can hear us. So yeah. So hello, Alicia, and my aunt. We have Daniel Payton. We have my grandmother. And of course, we have Katie. If I'm forgetting anyone, I'm not exactly sure. But for some reason, I only see 5 people watching at the moment. So yeah, this is interesting. So don't forget to like and share this video. The more, the merrier. So we had a lot of views with our test video earlier, which, yeah, it seemed to work. So
that was pretty cool. We had a lot of views earlier. I was surprised.
Yeah.
But this is great. I really like how you can put up, pictures and have people join in and be able to post their comments up on the screen. That's pretty cool.
Yes. Yes. The only thing I can't see is people's comments. There we go.
Can you see them now?
I can see them now. I just had to move my phone because we're on Skype. So.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes, I got it. There's my sister. Welcome. So yeah. So tonight's topic is strange obsessions. So that's one of them. We're also going to be talking about Halloween, the top pick for Halloween costumes this year. So get ready because Halloween parties are right around the corner.
And also top 9 most haunted places. Pretty cool to know.
So what's interesting is that I'm able to communicate with those on YouTube, but not on Facebook.
Okay, that's weird. That's
Is
definitely different. Yeah.
because Daniel is over on our YouTube channel. So welcome, Daniel, and thanks for watching us on YouTube. And I'm able to talk to him, and he's
Oh,
able to talk to me. So that's pretty cool. So yeah,
that's
I'm
great.
liking this little system we got going on here. So
It's good. I like it. I hope everyone else can see us and hear us well. Well, see Brian
yeah,
and
see me.
hear us well. I will be joining the show eventually in that little square on the right. But for today, we had to do our first show this way. So it seems to be working well. It's nice to see everyone joining us tonight. Hi, Genesis.
Absolutely. And did you notice that it's like real time now? So as soon as they pop up, we see their comment.
Right. I'm not getting any sort of a delay, really. Not much.
Love the new setup. Yeah, isn't this
Thanks.
cool? This is fairly cool. So I can't say anything bad about it. Just, yeah, anyways. I know it didn't work the first time we used it a while back, and then I decided to try it again, but it seems to be working this time. So, yeah, absolutely. All right. So, like I said, tonight is Strange Obsessions. I lost
you
on
a little
Skype.
bit on Skype.
That's all right.
But that's
There
okay.
you are. There you are. And Halloween stuff, and and we also need to mention the trick or treating for Pittsfield. I can still hear you. You're still there. It doesn't matter. Keep going. So trick or treating for see, there you are. Now I can see you. If this is going to be too much, I can just end it. You're there. I can see you.
Okay. All right. You just came back. Hi.
Yeah.
I think it was Skype. Yeah.
It's just Skype.
Well, no, you actually stopped on the phone too. It was weird. I had a bad connection in both spots, both locations.
Oh.
But that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's technology, guys. You know, what are we going to do? Internet screw up a little bit. It's not us. It's not us. This is what happens. We just have to live and deal with it. It's spooky, though, right, Brian? It's that month. So let's just pretend we're spooked out about it, okay? It's a spirit trying to come through and make a point here.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah. Genesis is asking, are you going to the fashion show tomorrow night? I did not know that there was a fashion show. It's at the Tyler Street Lab. I don't know what the Tyler Street Lab is. I'm not exactly sure what that is. So I will have to look that up. Absolutely. So yeah, Katie says, y'all are fancy now. Yes, we are. Well, we're trying to be anyways. So yeah. What the heck were we talking about? I can't remember what we were talking about.
Well, we have a lot of things to talk about, Brian. Like, for one, let's just get this out there. A lot of people come up and ask us because we normally have information. Trick or treat in Pittsfield this year. I'll mention it each show up to Halloween. Downtown Pittsfield's trick or treat is Thursday. Okay, it's 5 to 7. And it's downtown Pittsfield. It's put on by Downtown Pittsfield Incorporated. Downtown businesses are hosting this trick or treat, so it's all safe. Okay. And this is Thursday, October 17th from 5 to 7 p.m. Visit downtown businesses in our area, and you can ask like what they're doing specifically, and they'll tell you if you don't understand. Downtown Pittsfield trick or treat, October 17th, 5 to 7. I think it's really good. The businesses are coming together, Brian, trying to create a safer way for kids to trick or treat. And, it is getting pretty scary out there. These sad stories. I can remember trick-or-treating, not really being too worried, but these kids nowadays, you got to be safe, check their candy, all that stuff, because there's a lot of evil people out there. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and cool things to look out for today, you guys. October 10th. Happy October 10th. It's already
Downtown.
October
Yeah.
10th.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
crazy.
I know.
I can't. This is time just flying. Like I'm going into the stores and I'm seeing Christmas stuff up already. We haven't even gotten to Halloween, but I say that every year. But it seems like it's just getting earlier and earlier. I don't know. Seems like we just in 80-degree weather 2 weeks ago, right? We
Yeah,
just
pretty
have
much.
like
Yeah.
hot weather. But today is National Tuxedo Day and World Homelessness Day.
Oh.
Which, Brian, I want to talk about that a little bit. I was reading an article about people who were homeless. I'm not exactly sure where it was, but the town or city itself was giving jobs to people who are homeless. They're making them pick up garbage on the street and actually paying them minimum wage to do it without an application and without all that stuff, you have to go through. So these people could get back up on their feet, and they're also providing shelter for them. So I thought that was pretty cool of cities to do that. I wish our city would do something like that. If you guys, wherever you are, have heard of something different they're doing for people, homeless people specifically, please let me know, because I'd like to share it and try and get it out there and help these people who are homeless. It's starting to become winter and it's getting too cold in our neck of the woods, at least, to have these people outside. And, let's think about this for a minute. Being homeless, it's not good. So let's try and get some ideas rolling around. If anyone's done anything, or if you have helped people in a volunteering sort of way, please share what you've done with us. And we'd like to share those ideas and kind of spark interest and get people thinking about these homeless people when it comes down to this year and this time of the year specifically. A lot of people, Brian, I've met recently, have been donating food to a local church here in Pittsfield, where they give food, meals out to the homeless in the evenings. I'd like to get more information on that. If anyone else knows about that, please get back to me as well. I'm trying to help the homeless this year as much as I can. And of course, Brian and Sherry, we're always looking to get out there and help our community. It's also National Cake Decorating Day, one of my favorite things to do. I love to decorate cakes, Brian, as you know. And Brian, you still love to eat cakes? Is that one of your obsessions?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I love eating cakes. Oh no, what the heck did I just do? Oh no. Sorry. Anyways. Are you still making cakes for Halloween? Is that what you're doing?
I am, yes. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I should do, what I should decorate. I have people asking me right now a few questions. But you guys, there's also a lot of things to be thinking about this time of the month, which is really fun to do. There's a lot of great movies out there. If anyone knows of some really scary movies, we can share with our group, and they can watch these for Halloween. It's always fun for adults to do on Halloween. Mm-hmm. Do you watch scary movies on Halloween?
I am usually busy on Halloween, so I don't really have time to be watching scary movies. Plus, I don't watch scary movies. I don't care for
them. I don't either.
No, I don't.
I like comedy horror movies.
Yeah.
Sheffield trick or treating, by the way, someone had asked, is Friday, October 31st, 5 to 7 p.m. So.
Yeah, I posted that already.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I looked it up for her. The Addams Family is a great, oh my goodness, Genesis. That is a wonderful movie for kids to see. Oh, she loves scary movies too. So for those of you who like scary movies, there's a lot out this year. I think there's more than I've seen in a while. But someone suggested Happy Death Day to You. There's a movie called Us, The Prodigy, Velvet Buzzsaw. I get these names. Ready or Not.
Yeah.
Have you seen trailers for any of these?
I haven't.
There's a Pet Cemetery 2019 is out. I remember the old Pet Cemetery. That came out a long time ago. The Curse of La Llorona. Brightburn. The Perfection. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Midsummer. Child's Play. I can't believe they actually made another Child's Play movie. Cast Then and Now. Yep. So those are a bunch of cool movies. Go check out. Now, you guys, we got to ask what type of costumes, or if you guys are even dressing up this year. We want to know, right, Brian? We need to know.
Yeah. If anyone is dressing up for Halloween, I want to know what it is.
We want you guys to get a picture on Halloween and post it to our Facebook page. That would be so much fun to share your costumes with us. And we'd be able to discuss them after Halloween and maybe see whose costume is the best this year. So get creative.
Yeah, get creative.
2019 has a ton of costumes for people, but when you think costumes for Halloween, do you always think scary? You know, I'm asking this as a, not just for Brian, but for all of our listeners. Do you think Halloween costumes should be scary? Follow a tradition or spin off into something else? Because this year, I don't think the Halloween costumes are quite as scary as they used to be. We're talking costumes like Taylor Swift. Okay? That's scary. Depends on who's wearing it. There are Stranger Things costumes ideas. That could be kind of scary. I don't know if you watch Stranger Things. No?
I do not watch Stranger Things, no.
They have some pretty creepy stuff in that. But this is the thing. 2019 scariest costumes. I don't think they're too scary. But a lot of people dress up like superheroes. We get that. And my list just went away. But one of the things I did see was people are dressing up like celebrities for this year. That is a big thing. People are becoming celebrities. You think it's because we have an obsession to be like a celebrity that we're choosing these celebrity costumes this year?
Maybe it's just because people like them so much that they want to dress up as them.
So do you think Halloween is just turning into a time where you could dress up and be someone you want to be rather than something just creepy?
Probably. I would think so.
Now, Brian, you were something for a long, long time. Do you want to share what you were?
I was.
Yeah, you were. You were Star Trek. You were a Trekkie for a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Is there just one costume we all just like to stick to, or what?
Yeah, that was a while ago. It was the only costume I really had because I'm not paying the money for costumes. They're so super expensive. So I'm not doing it. I don't care. So
Yeah. I noticed a lot of people are starting to dress their pets up. You see all these pets on Facebook. People are really starting to get costumes for their pets. They're hilarious, by the way. I'm sorry. Some of them just get me laughing so hard. They show their pet running around looking like a pirate or like playing a guitar. Yeah, it's kind
if
of
my
silly.
if my dog would wear something, I probably would dress her up. But she doesn't like to wear clothes because the only thing she'll wear is either a raincoat or her winter coat when she goes out for a walk. That's pretty much it. She don't wear anything else. I tried, but she just is not having any of it. So yeah.
When I was going around in the stores, I saw a lot of unicorn costumes. Of course, unicorns are huge right now, people, but do we have to make costumes out of them? There were so many unicorn costumes. A lot of witch, like princessy witch costumes, fairy costumes, and unicorns seem to be huge. And for guys, I just saw like a lot of superheroes. Didn't see in pirate. In like Transformer costumes, but I really didn't see a lot of scary stuff. Like I can remember witches, goblins, ghosts, vampires, Frankenstein. Those were the big things for Halloween. But now, everything's getting changed up a little bit. Big costumes for this year are the Hocus Pocus costumes, inspired by the best Halloween movie of all time, Hocus Pocus. So a lot of women are dressing up like witches and yeah, witches. So that's one of the big ones this year, guys. But which costumes are better? Do you like homemade costumes better? Think they're more creative?
Yeah, I think so. I think they are.
Deadpool, that's definitely another one. Heather says Morgan is Deadpool riding a unicorn. Melissa's Killer Rabbit, and Emily is a werewolf. Oh, those are awesome. Awesome costumes. See, werewolf. There we go.
Hmm.
That's cool. Killer Rabbit, that's cool. Dan is always a wizard. That's cool, though. Wizards are cool, I think. That's cool Halloween. You have the big cloak, I bet you, Dan, right? Um, Dan's dog has 3 different costumes. However, he says, I did not buy them. Blame my father. Oh, your father buys them for the dog. That's awesome. That's really fun. Also, you guys, I did a little bit of research looking into haunted places in New England. Now, last week we talked about, had the paranormal guys on. Actually, not last week. This week, what was it? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Right?
Yeah.
Tuesday night, late night. For those of you who joined in, we had Charles Karen and Eric Paquette from New Hampshire Paranormal Society, and they were on and talking about places and haunted things. Well, if you wanted to go out there and actually look into some haunted places of your own, check out these most scariest ones right here on Facebook. You can check them out. It's called hauntedrooms.com. And the Sterling Opera House in Derby, Connecticut. It was pretty neat to come across because I would love to go there to this place, Brian. This is something you and I should go to because it would be so much fun. It's said to be the most haunted places in New England. It was built in 1889, remained open until 1945, and over the years, the performers that it has hosted included like Bob Hope and Harry Houdini. And they said that spirits definitely were encountered there. They've been a number of paranormal investigations there over the years, and evidence gathered during them has included children talking, singing, shadow figures, light visions going by, and a sudden appearance of a child sees handprints. Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? It's also, they believe, a spirit of Charles Sterling, who built the building, who is named for, that he actually haunts the place itself.
Really?
So that's pretty cool. That's not far from us. It's definitely a place to check it out. College Hall in Montpelier, Vermont. If you're in Vermont, um, it was built in 1830s. It's an old place, yeah. And they said it's haunted by a spirit of a young girl who was murdered there for some time ago. And they can actually hear her playing a pipe organ in the chapel. A lot of people have heard it. That's not too far away, about 4 hours north of us, but interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If any of you have ever been through Dudley Town, Cornwall, Connecticut, that village is said to be under a horrible curse. I don't know if I'd want to go there, Brian.
In Cornwall?
Yeah, it's called Dudley Town. Yeah, in Cornwall, Connecticut. The village was founded in 1738 by the Dudley family, who were the ones who were apparently cursed, and all of them died soon after settling in the Dudley town. It makes me wonder if they just had, like, you know how they used to have like those sicknesses back then, and but they said there was a greater than average number of violent deaths there, accidents and suicides, in cases of insanity in the small town. The village was completely abandoned in the 1800s, and now all that remains is the foundations and some ruins. So if you go there, you're not gonna see too much, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of scary.
I'll have to go down
They
there.
said
I don't know where that is.
it's kind of weird because they said upon entering the village, visitors often experience a strong sense of dread, and have seen orbs of light and unexplained shadow figures in that area. And there are no birds or animals in the area either which way, adds to be a creepy feeling there. That's definitely strange. No birds or animals in the area. Okay, I'm not going there. I decided, oh hell no. Okay.
I smell
No.
baloney.
Probably moldy. I don't know. That's kind of creepy though. Think about it. There's a lot of murders and a lot of suicides and stuff.
I think it's they're full of crap.
You want to go there?
We're gonna have to get our investigative team down there to investigate this place.
That's it.
So, I mean, I know that technically we wanted to possibly do a ghost hunt,
yeah,
ourselves and see if we can get back into the swing of things, because we haven't done it in a very, 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 very long time.
It's true.
I think it's been like more than 9 years since the last time we did it the first time. So I'm pretty sure that we need to do it again. So
as scared as I get over stuff, I would love to do that again. I mean, I kind of pulled together at the last minute, don't I? I kind of pulled together. But then, of course, Brian and I, we went out to a small cemetery up in Washington, Mass. And we heard that thumping underground, and that just scared me. Nobody was playing, were they, Brian? That was for real. We all heard it. We all took off. That was weird. And these stones at this graveyard Brian and I were at, they had all fallen over and were like sinking into the ground. That's how old the cemetery was.
Yeah.
And it just looked like an open space. Like, I didn't even know we were there at first. I'm like, where? This is it? I was expecting to see gravestones and stuff. And we walked in and you look down and the stones are actually sinking into the ground where the people were buried. It was kind of freaky. Yeah. But Dudley Town in Cornwall, Connecticut. If you guys ever get a chance, Amber said been to Cornwall, Connecticut. I don't know if Dudley Town is like a small place in Cornwall, but it must be. I don't know. It must be more into Cornwall than that. So
maybe, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to go down there and figure it out. So
Dan Payne says a place one little curse on a family a few hundred years ago, and it gets blown way out of proportion. Suppose only lasts a century, maybe two. Okay, so maybe it'd be okay to go there now. Hmm. I don't know. Do curse have limits? What do you think?
I have no idea.
It's strange. I don't know. I don't want to find out though. I don't know. It's kind of strange, right?
Yeah, I have no clue.
There's a place called the Payne House, Paine House, in Coventry, Rhode Island. Now, I have heard of that before. I don't know. I've been to Rhode Island a lot, and I think I've actually gone past this place. The Payne House was built back in 1691, and it now houses a museum and a local historical society. However, the main reason why so many people flock to this house is that it is famous for being one of the most haunted places in New England. Certainly is one of the oldest, 1691. It was built. There is a picture if you guys check it out on hauntedrooms.com. That's where I'm getting all my info. If you're interested in finding out where these places are, read a little bit more about it. They said that a young girl has been seen in various rooms. Investigators have managed to catch her voice as an EVP and have witnesses her moving a rocking chair on command.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now we got to ask our friends from New Hampshire this one if they've been to the Blood Cemetery in Hollis, New Hampshire.
Oh, they have.
You think they have?
I'm pretty sure they have. They're from New Hampshire. They live in New Hampshire. I'm pretty sure they've been there. So we'll have to find out.
I'm sure.
In fact, they went and what did they find out there and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, they say that Blood Cemetery is named because there are over 300 graves in the cemetery, which dates back to the 1700s. Over the years, there have been reports of a number of different types of paranormal activity, and the nickname probably isn't rooted in what you might think at first. It actually comes from the name of a ghost who is believed to be haunting the graveyard, Mr. Abel Blood. There are numerous sightings of Mr. Blood's apparition and other strange ghostly phenomena, but the strangest of all the claims surrounding Mr. Blood's headstone. There's a hand carved on the stone with its index finger pointing upwards to the heavens. However, local legend states that after dark, the headstone changes color and the finger points downwards instead.
Okay. All right.
Interesting. If you guys have been to these places, I want to know.
Yeah, most definitely. So, Sherry, now has come the time to find out. We've covered all of our Halloween stuff. So now we come to the main topic before we have to end. What is your obsession? Do you have a strange obsession or do you just have an obsession? And I think okay, so my first question is, do you have a strange obsession or just an obsession?
Well, how do you know if it's strange or not? I mean,
a strange obsession would be something that you don't think that somebody else would probably be doing or obsessing about.
Give me a minute to think about this. I've been thinking about everyone else's but mine today. Let me think about this.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Like, I don't know. You know how like you're supposed to change your toothbrush like every month or 3 months? Like I do it every week. I use a new toothbrush. I am obsessed with my teeth. And I brush them all the time. Like whenever I go into that bathroom, my toothbrush there, I brush my teeth. I obsess over my teeth. I've never had a cavity either. I guess I'm afraid of getting a cavity. So I obsess over my teeth, and I always get new toothbrushes. I don't know if that's weird or not, but it's what I do. Is that strange?
Yes.
See, I told you. I was afraid to say it.
So
But yeah, I do.
So do you have a regular obsession? Are you obsessed about a thing or a person or
Um, I'm obsessed about making sure my children and grandchildren get everything they want. Is that an obsession?
no?
I mean, if they want it, I'll get it.
No.
do,
That's
do you
called
see this mountain of toys behind me? I mean, if they want it, we get it. Yeah, I don't know. It
no,
feels like an obsession. I don't know.
not an obsession.
I'm trying to think. Obsession. I don't know. What's your obsession? You're sitting there eating something. That's your obsession. We know Brian's obsessions. Jelly beans.
I am always, yeah. Well, I only
Peeps.
snack when I can, but yeah.
Oh, I know. I obsess over my hair. Is that an obsession? You know me.
I guess.
Burton says he's obsessed with chickens. Ah, chickens. Dan says I played Final Fantasy 8 around 30 times. Okay. That's obsessed. Disney. Yep. You're on. Yep.
We're all obsessed with Disney. Yeah, the whole family is. Yeah.
Come on, Brian. What's your obsession? We're waiting. We can see you eating one of them, but you have another obsession.
I am obsessed with jelly beans. I'm obsessed with obviously Disney, like my aunt. I have a strange obsession, which is lip smackers. That is
Lip smackers?
Yeah. I keep buying lip smackers from Ocean State. Let's see. I got Cinderella.
Look how cute.
I got Minnie Mouse. I got Belle. Mickey.
Oh, Disney.
And then I got Toy Story. So I got Woody. He's a keychain. I got Buzz Lightyear.
Oh my God, they're cute.
I got the pig. Right? Ham the pig. I got Star Wars. Ugh. I got the dinosaur. What's his name? Rex. There's Rex. I got Star Wars. Like, I just keep buying them because my work gets them all the time, and I put the displays together and then I put them out onto the shelf to sell.
Dan asked what are lip smackers. Can you tell him what those are?
Yeah. So lip smackers are I'm trying to find one for you. So let's take this one. This is Chewbacca. So this is lip smackers. So pretty much what it is it's lip balm. It's
lip gloss. Or lip balm, yeah.
Yeah, lip balm, whatever, chapstick, whatever you want to call it. But it's flavored and it's got a design on it, so that's why people buy them. So
what flavor is Chewbacca?
Chewbacca is caramel chewy.
What's the other one?
So I have, a stormtrooper from Star Wars. So he is Imperial White Chocolate.
Oh wow.
So we got ham here. I won't open them. Like
Is he
I'm just buying them to collect them, so I'm not ever gonna open them. I don't think. I opened one. I had Darth Vader. So, and Darth Vader is dark side cappuccino or something like that. Um, I mean,
Is Hammy like ham? Is it ham flavored?
no, unfortunately. Ham is wisecracking candied apple.
Oh, now that's
So,
different for
and they all have, in C3PO. I got C3PO here. C3PO is golden pineapple.
Ooh.
Let's see. Han Solo. I have Han Solo. Han Solo is green apple smuggler because he's a
Yeah.
And then you have Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear is To Infinity and Peach Yond. And Rex here, I don't know what he is. Oh, Hear Me S'more. Get it? Roar, s'more.
More.
Yeah. R2D2. R2D2 is Bloop Bloop Blueberry.
Oh.
And then I don't know what else we have. Woody. We got Woody. Sheriff Woody. Woody's Fruity Roundup. And I don't know what the other ones are, but I just happen to see these. But I play this game. This is a game on people's phone. You can download this game, by the way. This is the Disney Emoji. It is like Bejeweled. So if anyone's used to playing Bejeweled, you can play Disney Emoji. And when you level up your Disney characters, you can actually get those emojis to send to your friends in text messages. So you get to download the emojis. So Damien
Cool.
will send me, Scrooge or, Buzz Lightyear and whatever. Maleficent, I have Maleficent ones and all sorts of ones. So Minnie here is Strawberry Lemonade.
Ooh, interesting. Those would be great stocking stuffers.
Yeah. They are great stocking stuffers, absolutely. And I think that's why we're starting to put them out. And then you have Mickey here. And they're double-sided, so they look different on whatever different side because they're emojis. So they have to look different. Mickey ice cream bar.
Oh, that's different.
And then Cinderella here. That's the backside of Cinderella.
Oh.
Cinderella is Bibbidi Bobbidi Berry. Where did they come up with this stuff? Really?
I don't know. It's funny.
I got Belle here from Beauty and the Beast. There's Belle. Belle is Last Rose Petal. So who knows what it actually, whatever. But that's what I'm collecting. And the other strange thing that I collect, and I don't know why, is Pez.
Pez are fun.
Pez dispensers. I buy them all the time.
So, Brian, let's ask you something. Is that a new obsession with you since those came out? Or do you have more?
The Lip Smackers is something new. Like I really didn't want to waste money on Lip Smacker. Like I don't use, like, why would I use them? But they're Disney and they're cute, they're cheap. So if I do want to give them away, I can, or what, which I probably won't, but
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's what Lip Smackers are. So yeah.
So did you have any other obsession you think you could share?
Am I supposed to?
Oh no. You know what? I was thinking I do collect candles. I have a lot of candles.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I used to collect candles, but not anymore. People knew
Yeah.
that I actually had a whole crap load of Yankee Candle, but unfortunately, I can't burn them. So I don't buy them anymore.
Oh, you can't burn them?
No, no.
Oh,
My mother-in-law doesn't want me to.
oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I'll take them from you.
I don't have any more, as a matter of fact.
Oh, you suck.
I literally watched her burn them.
Oh,
So
you used to have tons.
mhm. Absolutely, I did. So yeah,
So you giving out candy this year to little trick-or-treaters?
we do every year. Yep, absolutely.
Do you dress up?
No, we don't dress up or anything like that. So no. Mm-mm.
No?
No, why?
Just to be fun at the
For like an
door.
hour. Why bother?
Exactly.
I wanted to dress up. I wanted a costume because this guy, it's different. It's different now because more adults are actually dressing up when they take their kids out trick or treating. So we've
I
seen
know.
a lot of adults come through with different types of costumes, and they are different and unique and creative or whatever. But the one guy was dressed as Darth Vader, and he had the full get up.
Wow.
He wasn't that tall, but I was probably taller than he was or whatever. And I said, that is my costume right there. I want that costume. You're talking a lot of money. So I just don't have that kind of, well, I do, but I don't feel like wasting money on a costume when trick-or-treating is like an hour long. So,
Yeah.
so I'm like,
Not going to any parties or anything this year.
not that I'm
This
aware of.
this is kind of like our little anniversary for you and I, our friendship. So I'll start around Halloween. It's always kind of special this time of the year when it comes around.
That is true. It was in October. I remember that. Yep.
So happy anniversary to Brian and I.
That's right. So, does anybody else watching have an obsession? Are you obsessed with something, someone, a strange obsession? You eat nail polish remover or nail polish? I don't know. You eat toilet paper? I don't know. Let us know what it is. I want to know. So,
There used to be a show out called My Strange Addiction. I don't know if you guys had seen that, but
I think it's
some of the things that people were doing was kind of frightening. I saw a lady eating toilet paper, obsessed with eating toilet paper. It's really sad.
yep, or chalk.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
it's just gross. It really is gross.
Yeah. But obsessions don't always have to be bad either.
No, there's good obsessions like obsessing over people.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't cross that line from obsession to stalker,
Right. Yeah. There you go.
which
Exactly.
half the people I obsess over, I'm not going to be able to stalk them because they probably don't even live in the same state as me. So they're fake.
How far would you say there is an obsession over someone? Like how far would someone have to go to be obsessed?
I don't know.
Dan says he's obsessed with writing books. He says he has so many unpublished books, it's kind of scary. Obsessed with writing. That's a different one. I never thought of that. So maybe some people are obsessed with stuff and they don't realize it. If you all sit back and just kind of think about something you really got to have or you really like or you can't stop doing.
True.
I
I don't know.
I don't think people realize. I think everyone has some sort of an obsession, something,
True.
you know.
Absolutely.
So I don't think obsessing over something is abnormal. I just think it's how what it exactly it is and how you go about it. Uh,
Yeah.
Brian, you've eaten about 200 jelly beans in the last like 10 minutes.
There's not even 200 jelly beans in there. It's a tiny little package. It's tiny. Look at it. It's tiny. Yeah, that's all I have. I like jelly beans. They bring me
I
joy.
know. They do. See, you could obsess over something that brings you joy. See,
That's true. I do. Which I'll be leaving in 60 days today.
you go to Disney.
60 days today.
You know what, Brian, you are totally obsessed with Disney, and I'll tell you, we know this, but you also said you were thinking about going somewhere different. You actually were going to change it up. Did you guys ever decide that this might be the last Disney? Next year, you go somewhere else?
No.
No,
No.
Disney. You decided just gonna stay with Disney.
Next year will probably be the last trip to Disney for a little while. I would like to start because this year it's just him and I in Disney. There's no grandma,
Oh,
aunts, whatever. There's none of that. So it's just us. My sister Heather and Burton will be showing up because they'll be down there before me.
oh, good.
But they'll be there for like a day or two or whatever. So, but that's pretty much it. Next year is when everyone's going because next year is the most important year because it's the 50th anniversary. So it's like
Right.
you got to be there. So I'll be going again in December of next year, but the following year after that, so 2021 or whatever, I'd like to go somewhere different. So
Interesting. Yeah. Disneyland, right?
I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Disneyland. I know it's totally smaller, but I would like to go somewheres abroad, I think. I've never left the country. now have the means to leave the country, so I have my passport, so I can go wherever I want. So.
Interesting. Dan Payton says, Brian, you're also obsessed with Michael Kors. Brian, you've got a lot of obsessions.
Daniel Payton is right. I am obsessed with Michael Kors. Unfortunately, that is, actually, I wouldn't call it an obsession. I would just call it preferred fashion. Like, I don't feel like wearing.
But it's just Michael Kors stuff.
It's just it's just Michael Kors.
Okay, so if I brought you into a store and there's like Michael Kors stuff at the end of the aisle of all this other fashionable stuff, you would go running to Michael Kors. You wouldn't even look at the other stuff. Okay, that's obsessed. That's obsessive.
What?
Yeah, obsessed. What are you wearing? Do you have Michael Kors on today? Oh yeah, you do. Look at that. See.
This is a new shirt. I just bought it. Actually, gave me about it, but yeah. Yeah.
Dan says he hasn't been to Disney since 1996. Shame on him, right? Come on. He's a Disney Tokyo.
I could visit Disney Tokyo. I think the one place I would want to go is Disney Paris. So, because there's Disneyland.
So. Heather did say Brian's obsession is school buses. I think so. I think she's right. Yeah. You want to drive one so bad, right?
I will.
You share that obsession though, right? With Heather? Is that right?
I don't know. I don't know. I think
Would you say you have an obsession for school buses?
I used to.
Uh,
I used to. It's true.
I can't believe you're eating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There you go, Brian. We got about a minute left. No. Any other obsessions, you guys? Heather said she's not obsessed with them, but she does own one. Yeah, but it's not going to be a school bus, though. You're more or less turning it into an RV. Is that right?
Yeah, it doesn't count anymore. It's white now. It's not yellow.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yep, it doesn't count. It's not a school bus anymore. It's an RV. It's a camper.
Wow. Very cool.
So if I bought one, I would not paint it. They had to, unfortunately, because the guy messed up with the registration and said it was white. So neither to get it inspected, they had to paint it white.
Oh my gosh.
But with me, I would not paint anything. I would keep the seats in it and just drive it around as if it was a school bus. Minus a couple of things, because you can't just drive around, a school bus as is. Unfortunately, you got to take the school bus signs down, you got to take the stop sign off, and there are some states where you're allowed to keep it on, but unfortunately I think Mass has a little stricter whatever. And in either to drive it without having a special license, I would have to register it as a camper.
Interesting.
Or an antique. But that would mean I would have to buy one that's old, at least over 21 or 22 years old. But I'd only be able to drive it 6 months out of the year.
Why is that?
Because with the antiques, you're only allowed 6 months, I believe it was.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
So Dan just want to mention, he says, I love nature. I love to visit places like parks, mountains. He says, I just got back from a trip up in Michigan. So amazingly beautiful. Awesome. Hi, Billy. Billy Scriven says hello to us.
You're late, Billy.
Yaron says limited edition Thomas Kincaid and Precious Moments. Those like little figures, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, very nice. I love Precious Moments. All right, Brian. Well, it is now 10:02.
That's exactly right. The good thing about not being on Blog Talk Radio anymore. So,
right, we can go over without.
Right.
Oh, he says, sorry, that's the UP for Upper Pennsylvania. Dan says that in correction to
Peninsula.
UP in Michigan.
Peninsula.
Oh, sorry. Peninsula. Sorry, I wasn't. Well, I had a message pop up, so.
Well, as much as I would love to stick around and eat all of my candy in front of everyone, we're going to go, because that's normally what we do around this time. And as everyone knows, you can find out more information on our website, briansherryshow.org. And now that this is working, we can take this with us wherever we go.
Right.
Which is pretty cool. So I love the system. I love this is StreamYard, which we are using. So thank you, StreamYard. Don't forget that you never know when we're going to go live. You never know where we're going to go and do a show, but we at least still have this every Thursday night at 9 o'clock. We can still do this. But we're just planning on doing something at least one more time out and about, like we had talked about previously. Fall is here, so it's getting a little cool. We only have until the end of November. And then we are on vacation until season 6 comes out. So we got to get crack-a-lack in here and do something and go somewhere and bring you all with us. So, yeah. Thanks for joining us, and we hope that you enjoyed the show, and we appreciate you conversing with us and answering our questions. So, yeah, that's it. So stay tuned. You never know where we're going to go live. We hope that everyone has a fantastic weekend if we don't see you before then. And that's it, really.
Well, you said it all. Thank you all for listening and being part of tonight's show. Hope you enjoyed the new version. All right, everyone, have a great night and a great weekend. See you next week.
Goodbye, everyone.